Hi guys, yet another milestone has been knocked down. The 150,000 subscriber mark has been met, which is insane. It's incredible. That is such... I just can't get over how many people that is. So a big thank you to all of you guys, to everyone who's subscribed, especially to the people who like the videos, comment on them and so on. You're really helping me out there. And just, you know, thank you for supporting me over the last, 2 years. I mean, it's a cliche to say this, but I could not do this without you. Well, I could just make videos and nobody watches them, but I'd lose motivation very quickly, and therefore, you know, what's the fun? So it is true, without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this and I wouldn't be enjoying this as much as I am. Now, apparently you're supposed to do something special, like a question and answer session and that type of thing, and I don't mind doing that if people have got questions about, you know, the videos, the mods, the games I play, and so on. You know, I mean, I keep meaning to do videos on how the hell I got started in modding and in video making. Anyway, someone suggested you're supposed to do a giveaway. I have no idea what I'm supposed to give away. What are you supposed to give away? Like old pieces of computer equipment that you don't use. Or, you know, the official Where's Jazago mug or something. People have actually suggested that I need to have a merchandise thing or something, which, again, just... it's just one of those things I sit around thinking, what? It never occurred to me at any point in my life that I could put something I've said on a mug and someone would buy it, and that is still a very strange concept to me. Very, very strange concept indeed. But there you go. But yes, so 150,000 subscribers, and hopefully many more to come in the future, I guess, is the thing I usually do on these is a update as to my channel, and I wasn't quite ready to do one at the moment, but I will give some vague information. I am still not working. I quit my job several months ago, and I'm looking after my newborn daughter. But in a couple of months, she's going to start nursery, and then I'm going to start rethinking what I'm doing. And basically, for the past few months, I have been spending a lot more time on this channel. I've been doing about 30 hours a week in total, which is almost a part-time job, I guess. And obviously, you know, once my daughter goes back to, well, starts nursery, I will have to start thinking what I am going to do. I have not quite decided yet. With regards to this channel, one of two things happen. I've got two choices. I either have to go back to this being a hobby, go back to sort of one video a week as it was at the start. Basically, I could spend no more than an evening a week, or I have to find some way of making a living doing this. And then I can spend 50 hours a week because I won't be looking after my daughter during the day. I'll basically have to do this as a job. Now, at the moment, that's not possible. I mean, the channel just doesn't earn enough money to make a living at the moment. I estimate I would need about twice as many views. And it's not a simple matter of doubling your subscribers or doubling the number of videos you make. There's a big delayed reaction on this. I mean, if I did make, you know, maybe 60% more content and did double my subscribers, I possibly could do this as a living, but that's a way off. So, you know, little things like that. So, yeah, I haven't decided. Now, it's not critical, even though I'm going to start thinking about this in a few months. I've got enough savings to live pretty much okay up to about November or December of this year. So I have got some time to play around, and I think straight after my daughter starts nursery, I am going to spend a lot more time on this video channel just because I will have the time and the freedom to do so, and I'd like to see, you know, how far I can take it. Oh, and that does bring up another subject, actually. I do get asked a lot by up-and-coming YouTubers, do you have any advice for me how to get, you know, how to build my channel and how I can do this to make a living? And my simple answer is not really. This is not a good way to make a living. It doesn't make a huge amount of money. it's going to be, unless you can find a way to get sort of like, you know, 500,000 subscribers in a very short period of time, and if you can, you don't need my advice, trust me. You're way beyond anything I could be helping you with. Yeah, unless you're going to get that type of view, you are really going to struggle to make a living purely off the YouTube channel. And a lot of the big YouTubers will even say this to you. They'll say it's not a good way to make money, and it's also a very unreliable way. You only have to look at the recent nightmares to see that. There are plenty of other ways to make money from the YouTube channel, apparently. For example, here's something I can tell you that happens pretty regular. Once you pass about 100,000 subscribers, you will keep getting letters from independent game company type things where they will offer you money, like, oh, we will pay you $2,000 a month if you will play our game, and you know, you make 5 videos a month, 6 videos a month with your friends, and I'm not gonna say pretend to enjoy it, but let's face it, that's what they want. They want you playing the game and having fun, and they will pay you $2,000. Now, if you want to do that, that's fine, and I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that if that's what you want to do. I mean, then basically you're a salesman. You're a salesman for those companies. But you already need the subscriber base before you'll get those offers. And honestly, you know, I wouldn't do it personally, because I want to do the games I want to play, and I certainly don't want to play games and pretend to have fun. That's just, I mean, here's the thing, if I'm not having fun, there are plenty of other jobs I can do that are not fun that will pay a lot more. There are other ways, you know, the merchandise route, or there's things like, is it Patreon, Subbable? There are a lot of things that I've seen and people suggest. But honestly, I'm the wrong person to ask about this, because I'm still completely in the dark as to what the best way is to make a living doing this. And honestly, if you actually look at all of the things that people suggest you do as a YouTuber, I do the absolute opposite, so I'm probably the worst person to ask. All the advice they give you to make a good video is advice I break every single solitary video. And I'd like to try it and say, well, and that's why I've been successful, but it's not. it just is. I mean, perhaps I found a niche where I make videos that appeal to all of the people who can't stand the other videos that the vast majority of people want. But if your aim is to become popular on YouTube, if your aim is to get as many views as possible on YouTube, you want to attract that majority, and the majority of the YouTube viewers favor things like short videos, brief videos, to the point videos that don't ramble and babble, everything I don't do, essentially. So if your entire aim is to do this to get views and make a living, do the opposite of what I did. My best advice for you would literally be, make the videos you want to make. Just, I mean, it's very, very cliche to say be yourself. You don't have to be yourself. I'm not myself purely. I mean, one of the trademarks of my channel is I do not swear, and I'm always positive. In real life, I'm nowhere near as positive, and I do swear. I just made a decision when I started. It was actually when I started making mods that I would treat it as if it was a job, even though it wasn't a job. So when I made mods and I interacted with the people using my mods, I was always polite and always positive, even when they said things that really were unpleasant and annoying. I always tried to take the high ground. And I think that's actually worked well for me. That was, so you know, be yourself, but perhaps not all of yourself. I mean, we all have sides of ourselves that we probably shouldn't be showing in public anyway. This is one that I usually show in public, but I decided not to on YouTube. I try to be a lot more pleasant. And, you know, as I've said many times, trying to be more pleasant on YouTube and on the internet in general has actually made me more pleasant in real life. So it does become a habit. Being nice is a habit. Who knew? But yeah, make the videos that you want to make. You've got to be motivated. If you're not motivated to make those videos, they're gonna suck. and people aren't going to watch them. People will watch my videos because I make videos about things I want to make videos about. If I find a mod that I really like, you can hear it. You can hear the fact that I like the mod and it works. And for me, that's basically why I am, pushing this channel. It's because I'm doing something I really enjoy doing. With my tutorial videos, I really feel like I'm helping the modding community, which was the original intent of this channel. On my other videos, I just get a lot of feedback. People enjoy them, they're entertained by them, and that makes me feel good. I mean, of course it does. It makes me feel good. So I make the videos I want to enjoy, I want to make, and I enjoy the response I get. And, if I had to do something else instead, I think I'd rather quit the channel. For me, I think it's better to try to do things your own way and fail than to do it another way that you really don't enjoy and maybe succeed. Especially seeing as when it comes down to it, there are a lot easier ways to make a living. And so if you're not passionate about what you're doing, if you're not really enjoying what you're doing, and you're just doing it for the money, go off and get another job. It'll be easier. It will. Oh, but I do have some good advice for anyone thinking of YouTube channel. Get a good microphone. Just get a good microphone. Seriously, get a good microphone. I use the Rode Podcaster. Actually, it's Rode, isn't it? It's got the Norwegian in it. It's the Rode Podcaster. It's a very good microphone. It costs a bit. You're going to have to pay for it. Good microphones are expensive, but they're well worth it. The difference between a headset microphone and a proper microphone is night and day, and it will make the listening experience for people a lot better. And I just realized this video is now over 12 minutes long, and it was I'm glad I didn't start this off with this is a quick thank you or a short announcement. Yeah, not that anyone would have believed me. But yes, alright, sorry about that, babbled on. The point of this video was to thank you guys for subscribing and sticking with me. And as I've said, hopefully a lot more to come. Things hopefully in the next few months will build up a little bit. In 2 months, hopefully you will start seeing more videos. Especially some of the videos that really people sort of think, oh, where are the Skyrim mod sanctuaries? Where are the ENB comparison things? Things like that I'm hoping will get squeezed back into the schedule. And hopefully even more Let's Plays as well. I'd like to play a lot of different games. I'm also planning on branching out. This is something that's going to be fairly important. I actually want to start branching out into other games that get modded. And not only learn how to mod those, but make tutorials and so on. I've been very focused on 3 games specifically, and I would like to get series for a variety of games. People keep asking me, can you do a series for Oblivion? It's been 5 years since I played Oblivion. I did play it modded. It's been about 5 years. But yeah, it would have been nice to have had the time to sit down and just make a modding series for that, because it is more complicated actually, and things like that. So I am hoping over this year you're going to see more content, and if the channel continues to grow and the views do go up, it may turn out to be something that continues on until basically modding games is no longer a thing or something. I don't know. Until you guys don't want to watch me anymore. Well, that was a horribly negative way to end a video, wasn't it? Alright, let's not end it there. Let's end it on yet again, a repeat of the thank you to the 150,000 subscribers to my channel. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all the likes, the shares. Thank you for the comments. I really do appreciate people who comment on the videos and give me some input. It makes me feel like we've got a conversation going. It makes me feel like it's a two-way process, because it should be. I mean, that's the beauty of YouTube versus things like television. It's that you guys influence what actually happens. So thank you for all of the input. And here's hoping for a great 2014.